How's it going? It's Mr. Old Daddy here. And as I was promoting recently, I have a new album called Spellbound Heart. It's on Spotify, it's on many streaming platforms, and I recorded it all here from my own apartment. Now, I'm going to do a surprise for you. Playing all 5 of my songs for you right here on my guitar. Guess what? I'm so imperfect at this. I need a ton of training on the guitar. But guess what? I don't care how imperfect I am. I'm going to play some music for you tonight. So, first song, it's called Under Your Spell. Let's go. And again, I don't know how to play this thing all too well, but I don't care. I don't care how imperfect I am. I'm running down a dream. I gotta pursue it. So here we go. I was lonely one evening, scrolling through my Instagram. Weeks ago, I was wishing for someone to change my life. Felt it was some hopeless wish. That evening meant to be another scrolling session, except I stumbled on you performing at a show. Never heard your name before, yet I still share my thoughts of how goddamn gorgeous you are anyways. I was enamored by your chestnut blonde hair that looked like perfectly poured black tan at a double pub. But your name sounded like someone that belongs at a pub in the Emerald Isle extra drinking one. I closed the gram, but I couldn't stop thinking about you. I didn't know. I drank a potion on my Instagram that night, but it would only be the start of something I didn't know was played on me. Girl, I've been living under your spell you cast on me. I keep drinking out the kegs you brew, except I'm sure you placed a spell in the cocktail to go right to my heart. Not sure if your alcohol knows any liver ingestion, yet I couldn't imagine drinking out of somebody else's brew. Whether or not I knew it, I've always been a cowboy. But I always knew no cowgirl rent out the vacant room in my heart. And one day I saw where you're from, the Holy Cowboy Playground up north. I traveled up to your Yeehon hometown that evening in July. Till every soul passed me by, I love you on my chest. And girls may have kissed me with my love for you, but I knew you kissed me first. Months later, Halloween night came and I knew I was bewitched. Came to see you again. And I got asked what my costume was. My only answer was, I'm a man possessed by the most possessive woman. Yet I wouldn't even ask you to reverse the spell, as I would die without your spell. Girl, I've been living under your spell you cast on me. I keep drinking out the kegs you brew, except I'm sure you placed a spell in the cocktail to go right to my heart. Not sure if your alcohol knows any natural liver ingestion. Couldn't imagine drinking out of somebody else's brew and couldn't imagine life without you. I didn't know that once a picture I found on my Instagram became a potion. But girl, you live in my heart. You're completely unable to escape. Yes, it's my cost of living under your spell. And I'm never going to ask you to reverse the spell. Alright, that was track 1, Under Your Spell. Again, because this whole album is really about intense love and intense emotions I've felt over the years. And the next song I'm going to play, it's called Get Down to Your Size. Excuse me there, but yeah, it's late, I know, but it's about like just wanting to become one with the girl that you love and really want to get to know him more and everything. So here we go. And again, my guitar playing is so imperfect, but I do not care. I don't care how imperfect I am. Babe, I see you every day. I cannot avoid you. You're on my phone every day. I check for the half score, or how many passing yards the Bears have, only to see you on my phone again. You have millions, and I know everyone's competing with me to be at your #1 spot. Yeah, anyone who loves you knows what they see on your social media. But girl, I want to get to know you more. And as a media profile you built isn't enough for me. I want to get down to your size, ask you all the questions nobody thinks of. Tell me all about your wild past, stories about the places you've been, the hotel rooms you've stayed in, rehearsals I never saw, your mama's best meals, your brother's relentless teasing, your daddy's greatest piggyback rides. Girl, you have millions wanting to know the same things. But for me, I want to get down to your size and know the stories of your life nobody else wants to ask about. Babe, I hear you every day. Your voice is unavoidable. I was singing to Mr. W's new drinking melodies, except you're on my autoplay. My iPhone says I know you're thinking of that one again. You have billions of streams. Everyone is stopping by here to see memes again. They all say they know you. But do they really know you? Oh shit, no, none of them know you in the way I want to know you. Talk to me on and on about your first ballet slippers, places you've seen, and everything in between. I want to get down to your size, ask you all the questions nobody thinks of. Tell me all about your wild past, stories about the places you've been, the hotel rooms you stayed in, rehearsals I never saw, your mama's best meals, your brother's most brutal teasing on you, your daddy's greatest piggyback rides. Girl, you have millions wanting to know the same things. For me, I want to get down to your size, know the stories of your life nobody else wants to ask about. Now, this next song I wrote, it's called Casey. You see my Iowa beer shirt in Hawkeye colors from Big Grove Brewery? As many of you know, a crucial part of my life story is I spent 5 years living out in a place called Iowa City. That place has forever changed my life, but one part of it that forever changed my life is it changed the way how I see beer. Which I started out in Iowa City just drinking Coors Light, Busch Light, even Natty Light, thinking it was the greatest damn thing in the world. But after I turned 21, a friend said I got to cut out that crap, and he took me to Big Grove Brewery. That's my story of wearing this shirt, but my song Casey is all about Casey's gas station, you know? I mean, I grew up in Chicago, and we just got gas wherever we could, and I never expected anything just other than just filling up our gas until I stumbled upon Casey's gas station my freshman year at Iowa, and this is a love song about Casey's gas station called Casey, where, you know, I just fell in love with Casey as a gas station, and she did so much that nobody else did. She makes hot cookies, chocolate chips, sugar, and everything in between. Oh, but this is only that girl's beginning. You'll walk into her place, she'll bake you the freshest dough. Oh, but you don't need to wait till noon. Sat with fresh pizza at 5 a.m. Hell, I once drove to see her at 1:30 for a slice. Wasn't midnight drunk at all. Just needed to be loved by her. If you lived by her place once, you'll see why she's full of love. No other girl pumping your gas has. Casey, I only needed a few gallons to drive around. I see. Thought you'd be like all the other girls I saw on any street corner in Chicago. The first time I saw your eyes, I knew you were bred differently. Casey, I didn't think this type of love at the pump could exist. The other girls I met only cared to pump my gas and make sure their rich daddies got their money. And Casey, you cared about my tummy. I was going to the student union, promised us a night off from the dining halls, where I was told I'd meet Casey for dinner. She'd bring pizza. We had never met after I moved out of Chicago and into IC. I didn't think one of them girls could make pizza. Girls were always living for rich daddies, making sure daddy was happy when he saw the dough. Oh, but Casey, when you first saw me, I saw how much you were living for me, and asking how could I not see this man as a man who needs some loving. Everything about you was beautiful, and the day I found out I'd have to divorce from you, I gave you the most elaborate final hug. I pulled over in Council Bluffs before crossing the border, just for one final hug from your oven. Because how could I leave you without saying goodbye? I just had to make sure you knew we're always going to be on good terms, and I'll always stop by. Casey, I only needed a few gallons to drive around. I see. Thought you'd be like all the other girls inside any street corner in Chicago. The first time I saw your eyes, I knew you were bred differently. Casey, I didn't think this type of love at the pump could exist. The other girls I met only cared to pump my gas and make sure their rich daddies got their money. And Casey cared about my tummy. Casey, you'll always be the most beautiful girl I've met at the pump. There we go. I mean, my life would not be the same if I never discovered the beauty and joy that's Casey's gas station in Iowa. It's personification of a gas station just right there. I got the idea of it one day and boom! Just like that. Now this one is a more, maybe a little quicker, but more soft sung love song about melting into a person that you just want to love so much and just learn more about. So, and you know, maybe just driven of just having that person you love just love you so much that you guys share so much together. And this is called Melt Into You. Girl, I know you're in charge and you know I like it. You don't care to stop having me bow down to you. Why would I ask you to stop reigning over me? But your reign is not enough for me some days. We are two people, but in my dreams, I dream of something bigger than king and queen. I dream of us becoming the power duo, programmed to make us two but one, where nothing is yours and nothing is mine. The royal decree makes nothing safe from the other. We'd be closer than any boy and girl movie could ever script. I want to melt into you, sync our heartbeats together, inherently understand what the other is feeling. Robert back telling you that you have angel wings I feel that you don't know exist. Yet you'll somehow say the same about me. Because I'll become one person with you and melt into you. I want you to wear my Hawkeye sweatshirts. Wake up and find you stealing them from my closet like my property is now yours too. And I never had to sign any permission slip. Yeah, when we walk together, the Hawkeye sweatshirts will obviously be oversized, I knew. And they'll know you belong to me. I'll hoard your favorite designer brands for myself. Maybe need to call that windshield about owning too much property that belongs to you but belongs to me. But so what? There'll be no fight. What's yours is mine, and what's mine is yours. I want to melt into you. I want to melt into you. So your heartbeats together. Inherently understand what the other is feeling. Robert back telling me you have angel wings I feel that you don't know exist. But you'll somehow doing the same about me. Guess I'll become one person with you and melt into you. Girl, let me melt into you. You know I'd say yes. I want to love you like nobody else can. Give me this type of joy I only feel from you. I want you to show the world that you're mine. Teach you knew. Why let us be two people? We can be one. All right. This is my last song I'm gonna play. It is another theme of love. It's called Your Eyes Are Imperfect but Perfect. Got the idea because I've been around many girls in my life who, you know, excuse me there, but yeah, many girls in my life who have worn glasses, but they don't wear them often, and you know, there's sometimes in some settings where I think they could look really beautiful wearing them, and somehow I've seen them in glasses. So this song is called Your Eyes Are Imperfect but Perfect. Promoting that girls, even if you're very young, if you gotta wear glasses, you can still look very sexy in them and courting in my mind. Girl, when I saw a picture of your beautiful eyes, they struck me as gold. And they were the most perfect eyes I had ever seen. But you only kept revealing more about yourself as time went on. And it became obvious your eyes weren't as perfect as they seemed. I saw you wearing glasses in places I never thought you'd need them in. Oh, you were wearing pair after pair. Girl, you may feel insecure wearing those glasses, but I want to make you secure with the damn truth. Girl, I know you're young and pretty. You haven't even reached a quarter of a century yet. Those glasses might make you feel like your eyes have aged half a century. But I don't care, you couldn't get a perfect score name and letters, which put you in this state. Your eyes are perfect, but perfect. You tried hiding them from me one night. Your eyes were obviously tired. Jet lag, sick, and everything in between. And my first thought that one night was, oh my God, please don't tell me you're hurting those perfect, beautiful eyes I love. ready to heal your beautiful eyes to make it feel better the second they start screaming in pain. I'll show you each of your dozens of pairs of glasses. Let you pick which persona you want to be tonight. Girl, I know you're young and pretty. You haven't even reached a quarter of a century yet. Those glasses might make you feel like your eyes have aged half a century. But I don't care you couldn't get a perfect score in name and letters which put you in this state. Your eyes are imperfect but perfect. There we go! That is it, guys. Thanks for watching this album. With the recorded tracks I have are that I got from my computer and whatnot that I recorded it on. It's all available on Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube Music, and many other streaming platforms as well. This is a wild dream I'm pursuing based off of my inspiration for music and singing karaoke at a bar in Iowa City called El Rey's for several weeks one year. And just getting in touch and acquainted with many artists who have just changed my life and gave me hope for a new dream, and that I wasn't full of some bullshits when I said I could write a song. It's something I thought I could never do, and something I thought I was full of a lot of bullshit for. But for the past 2 years, I've been writing my own songs right here in my apartment, just recording them on my computer with basic software, and I got a decent fan base. Those of you that believe in me, thank you. I mean, this is a journey I'm so determined to continue. And I don't give two shits I'm turning 28 next month, because guess what? I mean, I still think that starting late is better than starting never, because I have a lot of songs I gotta sing. I got ideas that I've written down for songs. I got song titles that are working song titles that have been unreleased right now, or either I haven't wrote them, I haven't recorded them yet, but this is a dream I'm going to keep pursuing, keep fighting for. Those of you that believe in me when I'm this low on the totem pole, like, I don't even know how to play guitar all that much. I'm just strumming it and just singing the best I can. Thank you for fucking believing in me. And you'll see me on stage one day. I know it's going to take some time, maybe some years, but I believe in myself. Thank you for believing in me too if you made it this far. Mwah!